Howdy, folks. Welcome back once more to the shed. Give me a shout in the chat if you can hear me okay. Ooh, another biting cold day in the UK. Welcome, everybody. There he is, 5x5. Excellent. Thank you, Paul. And very good morning to you, Paul. And there's Tony at Chobberton Junction. Hello, Tony. John and Holly are in. Hello, John and Holly. Andy at March West Junction. Great to see you, Andy. Same hat, yeah. Didn't quite make the wash, so it's let's straighten things up a bit. That's better. Yeah, Old Faithful. You have to keep the old tea cozy comes in useful for keeping the tea hot. Digger Evans, very good day to you. Can hear your teeth chattering. Hello, Artie. Yeah, I know. There's no danger of that with you, mate. But let me just say that condolences go out to all the families in the Bondi Beach shootings, which has hit the news channels today. I don't know what's the matter with people killing each other when we've got a nice pastime like this that we could be doing. But there you go. That's the world for you, and the one we live in. So we have to make the best of it, as they say. Dino, good to see you, man. Hi is in the chat. A very good day to you. Hi. Hope you're not suffering the same cold that we are, although I suspect that you are. Chuck Schreiber. Hope Texas is a lot warmer than we are. You can guarantee that. Dundas Junction Model Railroad. There is James. Hello, James. Nice to see you. Smallwood Junction. That's Paul and Paris. Good to see you both. It was two guys that did it. Yeah, it only takes two. If you've got shooters, then that's a lot of damage. Lord Owl is in the chat. Lord Owl. A very good day to you, and I gather you haven't done your advent calendar for today yet, so I'll be looking forward to that later. That's always entertaining. I'm not sure if Todd Armstrong has joined us yet, but I'm having a bit of a rapido day today. One is from Rapido Inc., which is the Canadian arm of Rapido, and the other is from Rapido UK, which is the ubiquitous Jones Goods, which is just sneaking along here to my left. 8 degrees centigrade outside, feels like 5. Yeah, it's pretty much the same here. Hi. Shame about that, but the weather's chaotic, as are our lives. But there you go. There's the Jones Goods in its funky yellowish kind of colour. But I do like the wheel arrangement on that. Classic 460 10-wheeler. Yeah, really attractive looking model. And on the other track, pulling the Pennsylvania train, is the equally ubiquitous D10, which James very kindly got me from Canada. And that runs spectacularly well. It's pulling a hell of a train. There's quite a lot of drag on there. Those old blue box coaches are a bit draggy, and I can let's get him a little faster. That's better. He's taking up the slack just fine. Shedley Wood. Hello, Rob. Are you going live later, Rob? I thought I'd give you the benefit of the doubt there. From the Shedley Wood Model Railway. Good to see you. Nice to see you, Rob. Mick at Edgeley Park. That means the bar's open. Good day to you, Mick. The Closet Branch has joined us. Very good afternoon to everyone, and indeed to yourself. Digger Evans, a stalwart of the model railway community. Do others see a drop in visitors on their channel, says Tom Smarklin. Good morning to you, Tom. I don't know. There's 36 in the chat at the moment, according to my clapometer up there, with 15 likes. So if everybody would like to tickle the like button, that would be great. Grandpa Rouse has joined us. John Dilly, John number 1. As always, great to see you, John. Hope everything is well over there. And I'm trying to keep your grandson under wraps. Great to see the enthusiasm there. Ian Melling has joined us. Very good day to you, Ian. Sparky, 107, known to me as Dave. Good to see you, Dave. A very good morning to you, and thank you for dropping in. This will equally apply to you, as Rapido is one of your countrymen, as they say, and very nice models they make too. It has to be said. They are a little on the pricier side of the model railroad community, but you get what you pay for. And Rapido, they've got a pretty good name. They have provided us with a few models that are extremely difficult to work on, like the 15XX, which is a UK model. That was just, how do I put this without sounding over the top? Pants. Yeah, it was not a good model. They decided to use plunger pickups to pick the power up off the wheels, and they buried them as deep in the model as they possibly could, which is not a good thing, because those things you want to be able to clean. On the later models that we're getting now, they're using the same plunger pickups, but they relocated them from deep in the bowels of the machine up to near where the keeper plate is. So you turn it upside down, there's the keeper plate holding the wheels on, and the pickups are just below that. So they could, as a whole unit, it can be taken out, cleaned, sprayed, put back in. There's maintenance. They've thought about this, and they've taken it on board, obviously. Scale train prices are a lot higher. Well, they would be for you, James, because you've got the obvious import tax type thing and all of that jazz. Schuylkill River Valley is John number 2. Very good morning to you, John. GWR Buckley Junction, afternoon. All happy Christmas indeed, and a very happy Christmas to you too. We've got Sean. Oh yes, Sean, of course. Hello, Sean. Great to see you, man. You have pulled your head above the water, and it's great to see you. And yes, a very happy Christmas to you. I hope all is going well, Sean. And it has been a while. Sean. But we are here, and the trains are running, as they say. The weather is, yeah. And Andrew has joined us as well. 156 Andrew. Hello there. Very good day to you. Scotland's probably a little colder than we are down here. When I say down here, that's the East Midlands part of the UK. Ivo Van Zon has joined us. Hello, Ivo. Great to see you. And it's good that you've managed to fill in the gaps in what was missing from your train. It's bouncing here, Andy. Yeah, bouncing cold. I know that much. But what can you do? The weather is the weather. We like to moan about it, cajole it, prod it, but we're a victim of it. So, and it's peeing down there. Sorry to hear that, Mick. That's one thing when Lord Al is doing one of his streams, video or live, in his shed, and you get the rain. You can really hear it pelt down on Lord Al's roof. So it's Don't start singing. No, I have no intention of starting singing. Um, I don't want to put everybody off now. I've got 35 people in with 21 likes. Um, and the models train outsider, Anthony, has joined us. A very good day, Anthony. Just to my right here, about there, you will see a couple of New York Central Alco PAs as the A unit and a B unit. This one was giving me trouble straight out of the box. It's a second-hand unit, and I thought I've had trouble like this before with an NTH model, and I never got to the bottom of figuring out what it was. It would stop and start, stop and start. I didn't seem to have any control over the speed of the unit. Once I started it going, it would just stop and start, stop and start. As I've learnt more about things, a very good morning to you, Dave, Scott Rouse. I've just seen you in. Rapido Day today, the Jones Goods, which is coming just around here. Look, I'm pointing. What a terrible habit. There's the Jones Goods, a 460 Scottish locomotive, and produced by Rapido, UK. And on the other side, the Canadian D10. So there you go. Yes, getting back to the NTH Alco. I since came up, it was just a little sliver of information about how some of these models work. And what they do is they put a black and white stripes onto the flywheel, and they have an opto sensor facing that flywheel between the motor and the flywheel. It's only a very thin sliver of a circuit board. But what it does, it literally must either fire a light at it and look back at what the response is. And if that little unit isn't working, they work with electricity. They bloody well do, mate. Tell me about it. And I found out that if that little opto sensor is not reading the flywheel properly, and the little black and white lines on it, it will do this funny thing. And I thought, damn it, I'm not going to be able to figure this out. So I asked our great friend in the United States, Anthony Dodge, to source me another one, which he very kindly did. That's in the post at the moment, having a little tour of America. But don't worry. Because I had this backup coming, I got a little bit brave. So I took it apart. And there are 3 wires going to that little circuit board, which is sandwiched between the motor and the flywheel. They're very close together with a circuit board in the middle. And one of those 3 wires that were on the top was like that. So I stripped it, resoldered it very, very carefully because you don't have much room. And bloody hell, I got the thing working. So damaged piece of, but that's something you've got to watch out for with NTH locos. They do have this funky motor control system that they use, along with some very other complicated electronics that they've got in there. Because don't forget, it can do DC, it can do DCC, and it can do their proprietary system, which was DCS, Digital Control Station. That made things quite difficult, but you've got a multimeter there with you, or do I need to bring mine? Ooh. No, the one I'm getting from Anthony should be good, because how far am I from Buxton? Buxton is a lot further out into the Midlands. So I'd say around 100 miles mark, something like that. Buxton, isn't that where the spring water comes from? It could be. Do you have relatives there, or is that just a general question, James? Curly Express, there's Dwight. Hello, Dwight. Mr. Tuna Can Express himself. Still in bed and no glasses on. So hi to all below zero here. Sorry to hear that, Dwight. Um, Below zero is not good, particularly when a place like Illinois is flat. Uh, it's probably not that flat, but I do like to give Dwight a little poke, give him a bit of needle. He takes it very well because he's such a humorous chap. Buxton is about a 4-hour drive from my place. Oh no, sorry, wrong Buxton. But that's the thing with place names. A lot of them were taken from the UK, places like Buxton, and you would see Buxton, Australia, Buxton, Canada, Buxton in the US. So there's lots of Buxtons. Oh, you got friends live there? Oh, blimey. Okay. Well, perhaps they can send you over some spring water. I can think of better things like Rapido trains to send you over, James. But there you go. Buxton is 20 miles away from Mick at Edgeley Park. So that Mick's quite up the country from me. So it's probably a little further than 100 miles. But 100 miles usually takes me around to the Birmingham area. And if it's that much further from there, Buxton's in the Peak District near Matlock. So that's a little further than Birmingham. So you're looking at 150 odd miles. So Stockport, even further. You're getting towards 200 miles then. So yeah, it's a lot north. There's a lot of UK names around here, particularly in the north. West from my place is more Scottish. Yeah. Aye. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. They moved back to the UK about 5 years ago. Oh, what a strange thing to do. It could mean homesickness. Is it a case of the grass is always greener on the other side? Och, aye, arty. Sorry, I just murdered that, Andrew, but you understand. 3824. Get him, JD. Get him. If everybody would like to hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Buxton's about 70 miles from Birmingham. So I'm looking at 170 miles then. Thanks for that, John. There you go. Anyway, I've got the sound fairly down on the Jones Goods. So let's have a listen to what the sound sounds like. Option 8. Oh, wrong one. Okay, let's go to the next one. Option 8. Right, so I've just boosted up the sound a bit. The whistle will sound something like this. Bugger. I've just hit the brakes. What a prat. Brakes off. What an utter burk. That would teach me for not looking at the function keys. Let's Stanhover Model Railway. Hello there, Mark. Great to see you. Let's try button number function 3. And that stays on as long as that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now let's try button 4. Oh, 2 toots. Let's bring it up, make sure it gets around a little bit further and you'll be able to hear it a little better. What a plonker, Rodney. Yeah, absolutely, Paul. You can't get the staff. You really can't. Woo. Yeah, a little flourish there. You may have noticed that. And it's running exceedingly well. I didn't put the full plate down, which I should have done. I'm just seeing if there's any coal shoveling going on. Because when coal shoveling happens, you get a firebox flicker in there. And I'm not sure that I changed the volume on this. It was just seemed an ambient level. So hopefully you can still hear me and that's not too intrusive. Let me just try my microphone clinker again. That doesn't want to load up for some strange reason. Audio console is giving me a deafen. It doesn't want to know. I just get a little circle of doom. So I cannot access the bring the mic up a bit. I can't increase the volume, unfortunately. So, but I hope that's of an ambient level for you. Alan Reynolds has joined us. A very good day down in Dover. So that's 2 from Dover. There's Mark and there's Alan. Great to see you guys. The Jones Goods sounds, it does sound good. Yeah, I think they did a bang up job, Rapido, with the sound file. Once I get you down at trackside, then you'll be able to obviously hear it a lot better. Now there's shuffling going on. Let's just observe. Yep. There's a little orange and red LED in there, two LEDs, and they flicker when the coal shoveling sounds. But there you go. Yeah, it's just making its way around the back now. Really nice paint job that they did on this. It's quite a matte sheen on it, if you like. There's a little bit of reflection on it, so it's a satin that is on the matte end of the scale, if you know what I mean. And this is on the tighter radius. What they've done is they've made the centre driving wheel blind, so there is no flange on it. So in theory, this should get around radius 2 quite easy. Not actually in Dover at the moment, Andy. You're at your mum's for a couple of days. Now, your mum's in Essex, if I'm not much mistaken. And Tom, minus 13 degrees centigrade in Massillon. Minus 20 with wind chill. Thank God for our flip-on gas fire. Absolutely. With temperatures like that, I would not be in this shed right now, I doubt. I would clear the dining room table, get down the N scale kit that I haven't touched for years, and set that up and see if we could get it working. But that is well sub-zero. I mean, I don't envy you. I know we complain about our weather, and we do get it down to minus 10 some years. I don't think it was that bad last year. I think it got down to about minus 5, and that was about it. Has anyone got a coal scuttle type of weather? Have anyone got a coal scuttle type of weather of it? A coal scuttle. Well, first of all, you've got to get some coal. The nearest thing you can probably get to coal now is briquettes, which are smokeless fuel. It was a mere 36 centigrade during my stream today. Yeah, my heart goes out to you, Artie. It really does. You need a heater in your shed. I've got a heater in my shed. It's right down there. It's called an Aladdin, and it dates back to the 1960s, 1970s. It works on paraffin, kerosene, and I can usually get four Sundays out of it. So it's on for a good 2, 3, 4 hours at a time, and that lasts for 4 weeks. And that's roughly 4 litres in that time. Yeah, paraffin heater. So for about £14, I get about a month's heat out of it in this shed. All you have to do is be careful of carbon monoxide. All I do is crack the door open a smidgen and have a bit of wire around a screw holding the door just ajar. And that provides enough ventilation. Is your shed insulated? No, it isn't. No. I didn't go down that road because the UK being quite damp, sheds don't tend to last more than about 20 years. So I never went down the insulation route. And if I did, I would have got a professional in to advise me, because otherwise you get lots of running condensation and things like that. So it has to be done right. And Digger will probably tell you, you have to take advice. Clive seems to know what he's doing while he's building his shed. So for the best picture there, Clive would be the man to watch, because he tends to know all of the building regulations and what should be done and how. You need to get Aussie steel for your next shed. Steel's cold, but at least the mice wouldn't chew through it. So that's one good thing. Flog. Sorry, the teeth were coming out there. Frog, and flange is James. Hello, James. James number 2. A very good day to you. I just checked all the faucet to make sure nothing is frozen. Well, that's good. The one thing you don't want is it getting cold enough for your water to freeze. I've insulated mine, and thankfully it does help. It's a big space and takes a while to warm up in there. Yeah. No Christmas hat today. Possibly next week, Maura, because there's another one before Christmas arrives. Very good day to you, Maura. I hope you're well, and hope Ireland is sparkling today. In my other shed, I leave the fan on to stop the damp. It's an issue. Doesn't seem to be a terrible issue, but a lot of the damp really, I need a bucket hat. It's in here somewhere, James. No, it isn't. It's down the house. So sorry, can't oblige you there. But the beanie is like a tea cozy. It keeps the old jollop up here nice and warm. Ireland is soaking, Andy. Warm, but just rain, and more rain. Thrice rain, Maura. Anyway, I'll get you down onto the track, and you can have a look at the Jones Goods and the D10. With the Jones Goods, I got some carriages here which are out of Hornby sets. Now they're Pullman, the Northern Belle for this one, of the name of Belvoir. Then this is also the Northern Belle with the name of Warwick. Northern Belle with the name of Glamis. And following up the back here is just a standard, which car number 167. They do look really nice, but they were dirt cheap. Well, not that cheap, because they came in a bag like this. I got these at Doncaster actually, and they were still in the bags even this morning. So I've just whipped them out, put them on, and yeah, £15 that was. And there doesn't appear to be a mark on them. So these are obviously come out of train sets. I don't think the original train sets were terribly expensive. I think the Northern Belle set had a class 47 or 57, which was their bucket variety. And these ostensibly cheap coaches with it, but dirt is expensive, yeah. Donny, yes, Doncaster. That'll be coming up in February. Chances are, yes, we'll go to that. We'll have to make sure that Richard's got a weekend off, because he's working over Christmas. But we'll just see. Just uploading another fishing video. Are you still doing fishing this time of year, Andrew? I thought it was well out of fishing season. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know that much about it, but perhaps you can elucidate in the chat. It's coming from under the house, Digger Evans. I've been airing out the room and opening the windows up too. Yeah, that's where a lot of our damp problems exist right down near where the earth is. If the earth's always damp, then it will slowly rise through the shed. Fly fishing for trout or pike fishing, and that's still permissible during the winter, or is this something that you've got in the can, Andrew? But if you can, you can. Today's beverage of choice is a coffee, plain and simple, a little sugar, gold blend. Can't go wrong. Cheers, everybody. Gollum goes fishing because he eats raw fish. Oh. Yes, my precious. Right, let's get the video down on the track. So excuse the vomit cam, everybody. Let's go fishing around the layout. I'll give you a close-up view of the alcos, which is right here. Really striking, lightning, great-looking models, and they do take a lot of power, a lot of power. So there's your B unit, and there's the A unit. Really nice. Yes, they do have smoke through that orifice there and that orifice there. So there you go. There's the old Hudson sitting over there waiting patiently. Let's see if we can get you down the other end of the layout, and we'll try something a little different and funky today. Let's give it a shot. Right, here we go. Is everybody still with me? Yes, you are. Right. Let's see if we can get around about here. Right, I just don't want to burn a hole in that right there. Let's see if that's any good. How's that for a picture? Well, it's different. And you should see the Jones goods coming around any second now. Sadly going to miss the only full stream of proper locomotives by Anthony next Friday. We have company Christmas meet 2 hours drive away. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Ivo. That should be quite a bash. I said in the other house I can live in it well insulated. Yeah, well, to be honest, James, you do get those kind of really funky -20, -40 temperatures over there. You may be in the more temperate part of Canada, but it still gets pretty cold compared to what we suffer. Yes, the horses. One of them seems to be sleeping at the moment. This is around roughly where the back of the shed is. Checking out the old truck in the distance. Yeah, that came from Charlie. Charlie from Partick Hill. That's that one right there. Welch's Transport. Bulk cement. So, yeah, I'm very grateful to Charlie for that one. Let's just stand up, horsey. There we go. And here comes the ubiquitous D10. That also has sound, and I will oblige you with that one in a minute. John Train, BFGR. A very good day to you, John. Hope you're well. What you're seeing before you is the Jones Goods, which is a funky 460 with some Pullman coaches in their cream and auburn colour. Is it an Albion or an AEC truck? Good question. Let me just take a look underneath and I'll be able to tell you. I know it's, I think it's an EFE. Let me just take a quick look. It's an AEG Mammoth. There we go. Pop that back down now. An AEG Mammoth. That's what it be. Is this O gauge? No, it's this is HO and OO. So it's double O and HO. What you're seeing here is here's the D10, which is HO scale. So are these blue box Pennsylvania coaches that go with it. And then when the Jones Goods comes around, that's in double O scale. One is 184th, the other is 176th. But there's not really that much between it. So you can run them simultaneously and they don't look terribly out of place with each other, which for me is the beauty of it because I get to run what I like then. Here comes the old Jones Goods. AEC, yeah, sorry about that. It's something to do with the printing on the bottom. They put a rivet or something in the way, just where the AE was. The Ironwood Railroad, very good morning to you. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. You may well recognise the Rapido D10, pulling my Pennsylvania blue box stock, which I got from Clive. And on the inside track is the Jones Goods, which is produced by Rapido UK. And there's some Hornby Pullman coaches behind that. Right, let's get the sound going on the D10. It is time. Oh yes. Woohoo! Now I hope everybody can hear that and it's not too loud. Right, what was drift chuff on there? Dim the headlights, heavy mode, independent brake, manual cylinder cocks, number boards. I want drift chuff. Where is drift? Coast mode, F4. There you go. I forced it into coast mode, so all you'll hear is the rods clanking as it comes around. There isn't an independent volume up, volume down like you get on some of them. So I've cheated there. Sorry about that. Oh, Alan's off. Take care. That's probably down the pub. Right, let's give you a slightly different aspect. I'm not sure how well this will come out. Let's try about there. See how we get on. That's a slightly different aspect. There we go. Let's see how we get on with that. Oh, we need 6 more likes. We're doing pretty well, James. That's 44 with 35 likes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen and children. Welcome to the Generation Game. Nice to see you. Nice. Sorry, a little Bruce Forsyth there. There goes the D10. And here comes the Jones Good. You can see a bit of firebox flicker there. Now, I wonder if there's a heavy chuff mode on the Jones Goods. Let's just take, just take a quick gander. Heavy mode, F6. Let's give it a try. Heavy mode, F6. F6. Right. Let's just up the sound a bit on there. And Mon has joined us. A very good day, Mon. It's probably very night time where you are, but welcome in. It's always great to see you. Here comes the D10. It's in the mod clank mode at the moment, just to keep the sound down a bit. Pulling the Pennsylvania stock, which is all blue box, which I'm sure you'll be familiar with. Ran concurrently with Triang, so around about the same period, same era. Here comes the Jones Goods. I'll give you a whistle as it comes past. Oh, hello, Dave. There's Dave from Stormy Sky. Dave Niss. Hello, Dave. That's the Jones Goods that's made by Rapido UK, 460 in its wheel arrangement. And it is a very pretty loco, nicely proportioned. There's the D10 with the Pennsylvania stock. Great to see you, Dave. I hope all is well where you are. Thank you, Dino. That's kind of you. Right, let's go back to this one. 4 off. And we've been joined by Randall Ellison. Hello, Randall. First one you should see today is the D10 that will be coming at you any second. That's the Rapido D10 from Canada. Pulling the Pennsylvania stock, which is mostly blue box. In fact, it's all blue box. Here we go. here comes the Jones Goods, which is a 460 pulling some Pullman stock today. Right, let's see if I can give you a slightly different funky aspect. Forget the vomit cam. Here we go. Right. There we go. How's that for size? A bit of maintenance there. Here's Casey Jones. There's the back of the Southern 440. Going to do a few printing projects in the weeks of Christmas and New Year. Some of the back in those need a reprint. Oh, with the 0.2 head. I see. Cheers, everybody. There's my cup. Happy days. Have a Schwibbergun that can rise down small enough to work as a Christmas train load. Ah, it's nice to see you're getting in the festive atmosphere, Ivo. Tom's up to prepare breakfast. Merry Christmas to you, Tom. Always great to see your videos. Very much like them. Here comes the Jones Goods, and here is a celebratory whistle. Well, what's the date today? Today's the 14th, so add 7 days to that. It will be something like the 21st will be the next Sunday. So then we'll do a bit of a Christmas special, maybe pull a cracker or something like that. Right, let's see if we can move a slightly different aspect. So give me a moment while I just readjust. Let's see if we can do a little better. How's about that then, guys and girls? There we go. Right on. Perhaps a little off to the side there. That's a little better. Do I have any of the blue CIWL coaches? Afraid not, Ivo. That's something I've never collected. I've often looked at them, but I haven't collected any of the CIWL ones at all. And Platform 7A has joined us. A very good afternoon to you. That's just the Jones Goods coming past, which is a 460. Scottish locomotive, very, very good. Produced by Rapido UK and some Hornby, well, what are they? They're Pullman coaches, but they come out of sets. So I got them fairly cheap. I think they range from £10 to £15, something like that. And here comes the other Rapido, which is the Canadian D10. Plying its trade with the Pennsylvania Limited. Quite draggy coaches. They're blue box, so that gives you some idea of their authentication. But I think you agree they're very nice coaches. I got them from Clive at one of the get-togethers. He said he had some Pennsylvania coaches, and I thought that's just what I'm after. The Jones Goods is just about to come into view. The whistle sounds something like this. And the D10 sounds something like that. If there's anybody in the chat that I've neglected to name, I do apologise for that. The chat does move rather fast sometimes, but if I have missed your name, a very good day to you, and I hope all is well where you are. Had to get a crew off the train last night. Woo! That means Randall has got work, which means he's got money, which means more trains. Let's see if we've got any other funky sounds on the Jones Goods. What have we got? Shoveling, coasting, injectors, blower, safety valve, drain cocks. Fade out and shunt mode. Oh, flange squeal. Keep your fingers crossed, Mon. So far, so good. Touch wood. I must admit, for all the years that the underlay has been under the track, it's still kept its flexibility. I think you'll agree with me that that's quite flexible. What I did, I held down the ballast with a latex glue, so everything still remains springy, and it takes a lot of shock out of the sometimes very heavy locomotives that I've got, things like the Big Boy and stuff like that. It takes a lot of the shock out of it, which is easier on the model and keeps the noise down also. Well, you know what happens, Randall? Just when you say that, you'll have a couple of long trips and you'll have to eat your words. Let's slow the D10 down a bit. Yeah, I believe the Jones Goods was the one that they used on the film Those Magnificent Men in Their Flying Machines. It was in these funky kind of yellow colours, I believe. It was masquerading as a French train, but there's only so much they can do on a budget. But yeah, I thought I really liked the livery, so I decided to get the model. And I'm glad I did, because it runs exceedingly well, as you can see, touch wood. And just to prove the point, I think this is about the first time this year that I've actually run it. So straight out of the box, straight on the track, and it performs. So you can't say fairer than that from Rapido. $42. Well, we've got 45 in at the moment with 42 likes. So I'm extremely grateful that everybody's tuned in to my my little nonsense channel for a bit of fun and some railways and railroading. More coffee's needed. Cheers, everybody. Right, let's grab the camera. Warning, limited clearance. You've got to have a few railway signs. Let's just pop that on there. There we are. We're back. Now I can have a sit down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to say cheerio. I hope you enjoyed those two running. Sort of BR96 and the BR38 as live steam locomotives yesterday. Whoa, excellent. Have fruitcake with butter and a slice of cheese, Artie. That's the Yorkshire way. Nothing wrong with that. There's Martin O'Keefe. Sorry, I didn't see you there, Martin. Always great to have you in the chat. And once more, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming in and making the day what it is. It's an enjoyable day with some funky trains and yours truly. We'll do our best to make it a little entertaining, and I hope I have entertained. Thanks everybody for coming in. It's great to have your company. It wouldn't be half as good without you. And wherever you are, may your God go with you, and try and have a great day. It's a shame that there was bad news from Australia about shootings and all kinds of nastiness. But to balance up the scales, here we are enjoying a few trains. So life goes on, and everybody try and stay safe out there. Try and dodge the bullets if you can. And we'll catch up with you next Sunday. Dwight's on tonight at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock UK time, 8 o'clock Europe time, and whatever that is in the United States and Canada. Great to see everyone, and I'm not sure. Oh, right, Rob's going live at 3 o'clock. Is that right, Rob? So Shedley Wood Model Railway. You see, you'll see the name just in the live chat. I can't point actually, but that's in about 55 minutes time. So Artie's going to bed. Thanks Artie for staying up, and to Mon as well. Rob's live stream, there it is. Thank you, Dino. If you're still around, I'll see you at Rob's. I've got a bit of doggy walking to do, so I'll do that right now. And take it easy out there, everybody, and adios, amigos. Take care, everyone.